Folks, I'm so angry at you. You have been lying to me all week. But now I'm going to lie to you. Hey folks, it's Saturday.
Hello folks, it's Monday.
Tuesday.
Wednesday. Thursday.
Friday.
Saturday is Sunday.
Two truths, one lie. Which is which? Fact number 1. I sleep like a rock. And now I know a lot of people say that, but it's true with me. I can sleep through anything. One time when I was about 12, I was staying home alone for the day, and it wasn't a big deal, but my mom wanted to call and see if I was up and ask me about my plans for the day, and she didn't get a hold of me because I was asleep, and I just slept through her call, which wasn't abnormal for me. But she waited a little while and she called back, and I was still sleeping, and I didn't pick up. And she starts calling more frequently, and she's called like 10 times now, and I'm still not waking up. And she started to get worried, so she called my neighbor, and my neighbor came over and was like, well, I don't see anything, her bedroom blinds are closed, and I was pounding the door and no one answered. I slept through all of this. And my mom keeps calling, and after like 25 calls and my neighbor pounding on my door, I'm still not awake. And she's finally like, what if she's not there? And so she calls the police. And the police are like banging on my door, and I'm still dead asleep. And the police call and they're like, well, no one's answering the door, and we don't see anybody in the house. So my mom drives home from work really quickly, and she unlocks the door, and she runs upstairs, throws open my bedroom door, and she finds me asleep. And she's like, Emily, what on earth? I'm like, what? Oh, I'm asleep. And I come downstairs, like, half awake, and there are policemen in my living room. And they're like, oh, we're just all glad she's okay. My mom was not so happy, though. Fact number 2. I got this ring in a pawn shop in Detroit a couple years ago. I don't know if you can see it. It's pretty. There's nothing particularly special about it, but I really love it. And I've had it for almost 2 years now, and I have never taken it off since I got it. I got it 2 years ago, and I have some serious ring lineage here. Fact numero tres, your last fact. Oh, aren't you going to be sad to see those facts go? Today, while I was working at the music store, one half of my favorite local band called the White Ravens walked in to the music store, and I was like, oh my god, you're so awesome! And I tried to tell her that, I'd been to one of her shows and I really liked her music, but it ended up just coming out as kind of like, oh, yeah, cool! And then I just felt so embarrassed that I just pretty much stood there dumbly while she talked to somebody else, and I felt so stupid. That's all, folks. I'll see you tomorrow, Bree. Blah, blah, blah. Fact number 1. Looks like I'm picking my nose there.